Okay, are you okay? You all settled in? Yeah, ready to go. So let's get on with things. This is the exciting part of the day for me in particular. This is TechFlex Challenge, live competitions, live pitches here on the stage. And we want you guys to encourage and support and get behind the teams on stage as they pitch for glory here today. Now, the TechFlex Challenge invited young minds to develop business concepts that leverage technology to solve real-world problems. This is a launchpad to becoming Wales's next business entrepreneur. Teams had to identify a challenge and create a technology-focused business plan that makes a difference. The shortlisted teams are here today to pitch live to industry leaders and potentially kickstart their entrepreneurial journey right here in Wales. Now, there's two categories today, the over 16s and the under 16s, with 3 shortlisted teams per category competing today. And at 2:15 today, we will announce the winners. So make sure you're back in this room at 2:15 to see who wins the fantastic prizes today. Now, the TechFlex Challenge is supported by Cardiff Capital Region and IQE PLC. So thanks to them, the prizes are fantastic. The school gets £1,000. Is that all we're getting for that? You clapped over there. The school gets £1,000. That's good. You'll see the benefit of that in the school as well. And each member of the teams, they get a tablet each as well. And I've seen them over there. They look very, very nice. So should we get the pitching going? Should we get on with it? Yeah? Okay. Before we do that, though, we've got to meet our judges. So think Britain's Got Talent kind of vibes, okay? They're sat on the front row on my right, your left. So we'll give them a big cheer and a big welcome like they do for Simon Cowell and the crew, okay? So we've got Tina Owen, Account Executive Microsoft. We've got Tom Kinnear, Director of Amey. We've got Dr. Imtiaz Khan, Associate Professor of Data Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University. And Gareth Gooding, Head of South Wales Engineering, IQE PLC. One more time. Give them a massive round of applause. Our judges, everybody. My question is, who will be the Simon Cowell of the bunch? We'll find out as the day goes ahead. Okay, we've got 3 teams coming up now. The 3 teams are, if you know them, give them a shout out. They're not going to come up quite yet, but just to know their names. We've got Team Money Mind, we've got Smart ER Watt, and EcoVision. Okay, so if you know them, support them, get behind them. First up, this is the first team. Hopefully they're ready to go. They're going to come up on stage on my right-hand side. So please give them a warm welcome. To pitch first this morning is Team Money Mind. Can we get a clicker to the stage, guys? Is that okay? This way? There you go, guys. There's your clicker.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's this? Is
That's to go forward, that's to go back.
okay. What's the start? So today we're presenting Money Mind, learning money the fun way. A summary of the app. Money Mind teaches financial literacy to young children through games, real-life simulations, and challenges. Who it's for? It's for 13 to 25-year-olds, young adults who want to improve their money management skills. The problem: young people often lack money management skills. It's essential that they learn this at a young age, especially during the university years. A solution: it's a fun, gamified way to teach them the fun way. There you go. How it works.
How it works. So it's like a mobile app you can get on Play Store and like App Store. That's iOS or Android. In the app you get to complete money missions like investing, budgeting, and saving. So you get to make real life decisions. You get to make real life decisions in a virtual environment, and it tracks your progress. So it monitors your financial IQ score. And you get to compete with friends and and achievements. Hmm?
The technology role. It uses AI to personalize lessons, to enhance motivation. What makes it different from other apps? It combines education and entertainment seamlessly. It uses AI for personalized learning challenges. So no matter who you are, this app will work for you. It's competitive. It incorporates leaderboards. It's engaging. It contains visuals. The role of technology. It uses machine learning lessons. What analytics track your progress and your engagement.
The team. Hashem, team leader and project manager. Oversees projects, ensures deadline, and manage presentations. Keelan and Hashem, creative designer. Who's next? Doro, developer and tech specialist, building app and prototype and integrative AI features. Ewan, research and content writer. Next one. Max, marketing and communication leader, creates branding, social media, and school outreach plan.
I'll do the next. Business requirements and next steps. The target audience, students, schools, and youth organizations promoting financial literacy. The impact, it builds lifelong financial confidence. It makes money management engaging, simple. It supports educators and parents. Next steps.
For our next steps, we will be trying to outreach to different schools and colleges. And what we will be doing is we will be bringing out money missions, as they'll be called. And these are going to be based on augmented reality, so VR. And with this, you will be able to complete challenges and learn financial literacy through in real life experiences. We're going to look for partnering with banks as well as this, and here we will be able to generate income through the app, therefore making all of our investors and also students gain some literacy through in real life currency and also online. What we'll also be doing is add premium tools like saving and goal trackers, therefore we'll be able to do a lot more.
Judging criteria alignment, creativity, problem solving, digital integration, and communication excellence. Thank you. I'm Hashem.
Fantastic stuff. Stay where you are, guys. There's going to be 3 minutes of questions now from the judges, okay? So whoever on the team wants to answer, that's completely fine. Share the microphone amongst yourself. Judges, over to you. You've got 3 minutes to ask any questions you'd like to Team MoneyMind.
So, yeah, love the idea. Really, really good. No, I actually feel like I could actually use this myself. I certainly need help in managing my finances. You've obviously identified a problem there in terms of building up literacy around finance for the age range. What type of research did you do, and what findings did you get out of it?
We found that young people, like university students and college students who are starting work and money coming in from like grants, are struggling with savings and how to budget their money through like semesters and that. So we just come up with the idea that we could help them spread their money across, say like you're in university, not spending all at once and making it last longer. Because you find people in university and college, they tend to run out of money really early, where it's not helpful if you haven't got any money in the bank now.
Yeah, I also many years ago had that exact problem as well. In terms of that research you talked about, how did you do it? Did you go and speak to students and the like? Did you do like online research? How did you go about that bit?
Me personally, I spoke to my sister and my brother. They're both in university in Reading. They spoke about their SFW and like how sometimes it runs out. It's like, it varies. Certain students understand financial management, others don't. That's why we're aiming to teach these people.
That's brilliant. And sorry, go on.
Well, sorry, also with the research, we done some online research and found that a lot of students do go into debt while they're in university, and we're just trying to help them.
Yeah, that's really good, because you've done both elements in terms of the research, online research, but actually going and speaking to people is actually probably the most important aspect around doing this type of research. So well done.
Hi, I'm Tina. Well done, everyone, on your presentation and your idea. I agree with Tom. I think a solution like this could really help and support people. So for me, I'd just like to ask, what's the future? You know, I know you said you're going to go out and try and get funding and stuff, but if you had a wish, what would your wish be today for the solution that you're going to design?
To be honest with you, we haven't really looked into the future as much. We've just thought about more funding, stuff like this. We could like introduce new features like augmented reality, simple things like this. We haven't thought too long term yet.
We would also like to create the app as well, because at the minute it's an idea more than an app. So that would be our dream goal, probably, is to make the app and roll it out to colleges and universities to see if it is helpful in any way.
Wonderful, thank you. And I suppose that is the vision and the dream, is to see it in production. So good luck.
Yeah, for me, how much of this can you develop yourself? So are you learning AR, VR, you're doing the program with UI and UX? You're currently studying this and aim to implement this yourselves?
Not necessarily, but in a lot of our work, we are able to use AI. Therefore, we've got that experience, and that's why we're trying to integrate it. I feel as it's going to be the main thing for the next generation of this world, and we need to accept it and use it as a tool rather than something we should be afraid of, because a lot of schools and colleges say that we shouldn't use AI and we should stay away from it and use our own work. Whereas instead, we should use it as a tool and we should really learn from it.
Oh, wonderful. And would this lead you into learning some of these aspects in future then? So does a project open your eyes to some of the new technologies and encouraged you to study them in future?
Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't quite hear.
Yeah, would you look to study some of these technologies in future by conducting this project and seeing what opportunities are out there?
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of opportunities, not just for students that are going to use this app, but also for us to learn as well. I feel like it's really a learning curve for everyone to use this AI as something that we can all use to learn from. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you. And well done on the presentation.
Hi, great project. So I'm just wondering, because the money is all about number, right? So how do you put this augmented reality on the money, number side? I mean, because most of the financial things, apps or algorithms are numbers, right? What's your vision for putting augmented reality on top of that?
Oh, difficult question,
Yeah.
but
Bit technical.
we're trying to implement savings, and money is, if you don't really know to answer that question.
It's kind of like, I mean, you can put it many ways, like it's something like shrinking or inflating, something like that. In gaming situations, like they may get more points or something like that, more.
Oh, with the scoring.
Yeah, scoring and
So basically we'll have like in-game features. So you can like, say example, there was a snake game and you earn so much, it'd be like how much you save and then how much you spend on like yourself and then rent, basics as well. So if you save, I don't know, 10% of what you earned, then that'd go into a leaderboard with other people to see like who's saving the most, who's spending the most on certain things. Try help you cut out if you are spending like 20% of your money on takeout, to help you with not spending 20% on takeout and spending on other things like saving or utilities that you actually do need, essential things you do need.
Yeah, I think the snake ladder aspect is a great idea. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, it's always hard to go first as well. Give them a massive round of applause. It's Team Money Mind.
I wish I knew it was up here.
It's okay, it's all good, it's all good. You guys did really, really well. When it comes to money, don't do what I did in university. Got my loan, went straight shopping, blew it all in one day. Cue phone calls from my dad going crazy, so don't do that, okay? Okay, let's move on to our second pitch today. Please give them a warm welcome. The same rules apply to them as well. You can use the lectern or you want to be in the middle. It's completely up to you. So please welcome to the stage. Our next team is Smart ER What?
Stay close to me.
Sorry, where's the clicker?
They've stolen the clicker over there. Sabotaging, they're sabotaging the other team. Give us the clicker back, come on. So guys, as you leave, can you swap the clicker with the next team? Is that okay? Cool, okay, good luck guys. Good luck.
Yeah, okay. Just as I start now, I want to start by asking you all a quick question. Could you ever imagine throwing away £4.4 billion every single year? No? Because that is exactly what is happening at the moment. And don't take my word for it, no, because this is being said by ABM Electrical and many others. We Brits are wasting that much each year just by leaving our lights on at home. And it actually doesn't even stop there, because appliances left on standby or just running when they aren't supposed to be, don't need to be, they're wasting another £2.3 billion annually. Those numbers are unbelievable. But to most of us here, if not all of us, those are just statistics. So let's try and give that a better perspective. That is enough money to power over 2.5 million homes for a whole year, or to fund 150,000 nurses' salaries. All of that money gone, and for what? The truth is, most people have no idea how much power our homes are using, or where the power is being wasted to. And we've looked into it. The so-called best solution here is a smarter meter. And it'll tell you that, yeah, you've spent a £5 on your power today. And I mean, that's great, but it's not telling you the real culprits. It's not going to tell you where the power is being wasted or what is wasting it. And we can't fix what we can't see. And that is the problem that we've solved today. Together, we've developed an idea that won't just measure your energy, it'll act on it. And here's my partner, Noor Gould, and he's going to show you how we've made that possible.
Each appliance in your home connects to a small smart plug, all linked to one central hub. This hub tracks exactly which devices use the most energy, helping you spot the real culprits behind wasted power. This data is sent straight to your phone, accessed via our app, and with your permission, it can even cut power to any appliances left on standby, saving energy effortlessly. And something funny is it works a bit like Netflix asking, are you still watching? Except this time it's your appliances asking, are you still using me? You can turn off power completely when you're not home or set daily timers for certain lights or devices. It's convenience and control without lifting a finger. This technology isn't just for homes, it's just as valuable for businesses. By cutting unnecessary energy use, our system reduces costs while easing the growing strain on the national power grid, a concern that's becoming increasingly urgent. Drax Power Limited has warned that the UK could face an energy crunch point as early as 2028, where demand may exceed supply. By helping people and organisations use energy smarter, our system ensures power is used efficiently, reducing waste, balancing demand, and cutting both costs and carbon. And beyond saving energy, it also makes buildings safer, automatically shutting off idle or faulty devices before they can cause damage. So next time you leave the oven on after rushing out to work, all you have to do is open the Smarter Meter app and switch it off in seconds. In short, it's smarter, safer, and better for both people and the planet. Now, here's how we plan to take Smarter Meter even further.
First, we'd begin with pilot programs in small business environments, proving energy savings in measurable terms before moving on to home integration or supply partnerships. Energy suppliers are now required to offer smart meter installations. Taking this, we could use as an opportunity to partner with emerging energy companies that don't yet offer these solutions, or reach out to major suppliers and become one of their trusted technology partners. While breaking in that market won't be an easy feat, it is a market that is rapidly growing day by day. The UK aims to have a smart meter in every home within the next 5 years. That means the demand for smarter, more advanced energy solutions will only increase from now on. The market's already there, and it won't be shrinking anytime soon. With the right backing and partnerships, Smarter Meter could become the next evolution in home energy, not just tracking how much power we use daily, but truly transforming the use of energy in our homes, in our day-to-day lives. That is our vision, and behind it is me and my partners. Thank you for your time.
Great stuff. I've gained 2 mobile phones as well. Fantastic day for me so far. I'll get them back to you in a minute, guys, okay? Okay, judges, your questions fire away to the guys. Fantastic stuff there.
Hi. Yeah, very pertinent and kind of important areas of energy savings and stuff like that. So are you creating a dashboard kind of thing for the user to see their energy consumption in different appliances?
Yeah, we plan on using analytics and simplified data really to let virtually anyone understand it. So yeah.
Okay, so the user will get a real-life data feed from the different appliances.
Yeah, it'd be a live feed coming directly from all your appliances, telling you exactly how much they're using and how much it's costing you, and it'll give you updates to tell you that you can turn this off because you're not using it and stuff like that.
And for that, the appliance need to have smart appliance or IoT integrated, something like that? Or is it this traditional appliances can be used in these purposes?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
So can you, for that reason, I mean, does every appliances have to be smart, like a IoT integrated, or traditional appliances can be used for these purposes?
Yeah, it's traditional appliances. So pretty much any appliance that you want can connect to these smart plugs that we have, and it'll just feed that data then straight to you.
All right, okay, thank you.
Yeah, how much market research have you done on similar devices?
So we have looked up into these devices because originally we just wanted a solution for ourselves, really. But yeah, we failed to find any that really did any good job at multiple things. Like one of them would do one thing and then the other would just not. They'd struggle in certain areas, and that's what we're trying to fix here, is trying to combine all of those into one great product for everyone to have.
Yeah, to be fair, I did research some. I found similar devices, but as you said, they didn't include the cutting the power off and the safety aspect as well then. So they were good additions to that device, so well done on that one.
Yeah, and like you said, there is similar devices out there, but as far as we're aware, there's nothing as in-depth as this. And it's only a growing market, so.
Oh, it's a good solution.
Hi, everyone. Well done on your presentation. Really made me think about a couple of things when you opened up the conversation about how much are we wasting. Also made me think about the situations that I'm in sometimes where I leave the house and I think, oh gosh, have I left the iron on? Have I left the straighteners on? So really resonated with me. Just a couple of things. I just want to delve into a little bit around the tech. So you talk about solutions in the home, so electrical appliances in the home. How are you going to connect that data to predictive analytics? And then are you going to, so just like we were talking about IoT, so usually the IoT network will collect that data and send it back to the dashboard. And are you going to do things like predictive analytics? So in the home, how much is using the most electricity at what times of day, and how you can make better decisions with the energy that you're consuming. But more importantly, that data back to the dashboards. So if you've got a kettle, how are you going to connect a kettle that doesn't have an IoT device attached to it to send the data to the dashboard?
Well, all these electronic devices, they're all connected with a plug in the wall. So we just plan to add an extension onto that plug in the wall that you put the kettle into. So then, with or without that you mentioned, it will be able to send that data straight back to our hub and then transfer that data onto your phone so you can understand it through the dashboard. And we plan to use integrated AI to predict, as you said, and really just give you advice and help you.
Lovely, and I think that's the key, is to give us all advice on how not to waste energy, because we need to look after the planet. So an amazing presentation, well done.
I was going to say, so when you're setting up an enterprise or your own business, obviously the idea and the technical elements are really important, but actually almost as important is how you pitch it. And for both the groups, I thought you pitched it really, really well. So I was just interested, how did you prep for standing up in front of 100-odd people presenting your idea?
Well, yeah, I've never really done much like this before, but I think the three of us have just practiced in our own time together and separately in our homes. I've pitched it to my parents, like asking for
nice, very good.
I've shown my friends and just really asked as many people as I could for help with it and any advice I can get on writing the script and how I can present it.
How about you guys?
Yeah, like you said, we are three very keen business students, so this is what we thrive for. This is what we want to do. We want to start our own thing, change the world, and just get our idea out there at the end of the day.
For me, part of the bit for this is my first time doing this sort of thing. So I felt a lot of pressure, not one, I want to do good, and two, they've obviously got the same dream as me and really want to take this far. So to get myself ready, we made sure that all three of us spent time out of our day in and out of college practicing together or by ourselves or with our families to make sure that we don't have any mistakes, because we really see this going well, and if it does, we really want to take it further.
Yeah, brilliant. And the more and more you do it, the more you get used to it and feel less pressure. So well done. Really good.
Thank you.
Fantastic stuff. For the first time, that was absolutely great stuff. Give them a massive round of applause one more time. It's Smart EL Watt. Da iawn chi. Okay, that brings us to our last presentation pitch this morning. Same rules apply one more time. 5 minutes to pitch, and then we'll turn to the judges for their questions, and they're raring to go. Please give them a warm welcome to the stage. Rhowch groeso cynnes I nhw. It's Team EcoVision.
Hello. So, I want you guys to imagine your daily routine was part of a game, And every eco-friendly choice you make earns you points, rewards, and levels up your impact on the planet. But right now, real life doesn't feel like a game. And even though 78% of UK adults want to live more sustainably, most don't know where to start. And small, everyday habits, like leaving the taps running or forgetting appliances on standby, waste more water than 50 showers a year, and enough electricity to power an entire home office. So, we asked ourselves, what if sustainable living could feel like a quest? That is where EcoQuest comes in. A fun, all-in-one sustainability app that turns everyday actions into missions, challenges, and rewards. And with AI-powered guidance offering personalized tips and suggestions, users always know what to do next. EcoQuest transforms sustainability from something overwhelming into a game you actually want to play.
EcoQuest is designed to make sustainable living feel visual, simple, and rewarding. The app takes you through 3 key levels, which are food waste, textile recycling, and energy and water saving, each focusing on everyday practical activities. For example, on our first level, which is food waste, it focuses on recycling your food. So basically, you can scan or take pictures of your product in order to figure out how to recycle them or reuse them. However, if a product is not being recognized by our app, we integrate an AI feature in order to identify how it can be used. However, we also have a suggestive feature which gives you creative recipes, which allows you to create yummy foods from almost expired foods that we already have in our home. Our second level, which is textile recycling, involves locating the nearest local donation points, like the British Heart, in order to recycle your clothes or just giving them a second life. Our third level, which is energy and water saving, includes an interactive checklist, such as our Are You Eco-Ready pre-leaving screen, allowing users to check off lists when you're about to leave your house, such as simple stuff like unplugging your electronic appliances, or even turning off the light switch, stuff like that we might not even notice. Together, finally, EcoQuest is designed to make small eco-friendly actions feel meaningful, trackable, and fun.
The technology behind EcoQuest makes it both smart and scalable. At the core, the app uses AI and machine learning to provide personalized, data-driven eco-guidance, like suggesting recipes for food that's about to expire, identifying unrecognized products, or recommending energy-saving tips based on a user's habits. To make the experience seamless, EcoQuest could connect with APIs from smart plugs, water meters, and recycling databases, allowing users to track their impact in real time. All users' progress is stored securely in the cloud, and the app's reward system could be powered by partner integrations like redeeming eco-points with companies like Lidl or OVO Energy. Together, these technologies make EcoQuest more than just an app, but a personalized sustainability assistant that grows, learns, and adapts with the user.
So how do we bring EcoQuest to life? So the estimated initial development cost is around £100,000. This includes £25,000 for the app development and £50,000 for the marketing and partnership. It includes creating the app, integrating the AI features, and partnering with eco-friendly brands in exchange for the rewards. We can launch a high-quality and engaging scalable app taking meaningful eco-friendly actions every single day.
EcoQuest targets individuals who want to live more sustainably, but need guidance and motivation. The market for sustainability-focused products is growing rapidly. Recent research shows that 89% of investors are looking for environmental, social, and governance performance reporting to be mandatory, which is also known as the ESG criteria. Meaning businesses are under increasing pressure to demonstrate real environmental action. EcoQuest fits directly into the shift by offering a platform that makes eco-friendly behavior simple, measurable, and rewarding. For product placement, we plan to collaborate with eco-conscious organizations to create real environmental action. For example, users could earn incentives through Patagonia for textile recycling, Lidl or Tesco for food-saving challenges, and Welsh Water for water-saving actions. By combining meaningful rewards, a motivated audience, and oh my gosh, a motivated audience and where people can actually access the app, we can make the app real. Thank you.
Again, okay, judges, the floor is yours once again. Fire away with your questions.
Again, really good. Love the idea. For users to use this and want to adopt it, I like the idea that it's fun. So could you just explain that a little bit more? How would you make, you know, the actions that you're looking to drive fun and engaging for the user?
So because our app has 3 different levels, they can access the levels through eco points. And I feel like most of the people just give up on actual sustainability apps because they might be boring. And as I said, it's quite overwhelming at first. But because of the eco points, the actual rewards and, you know, working with different companies, getting rewards from them, that makes it more fun. And we also plan to actually make like badges. So for example, the 3rd level, the energy and water saving, we can make like a water saving expert, which kind of feels exciting to the customer when they actually use the app.
Yeah, really good. And you know, the fun angle is like that's a really unique way of making it. And I think have a think about the UX and the UI aspects of it as well, like from the marketing side of things. Because actually, if you can demonstrate, you know, I'll pick a random name like IKEA, right? IKEA do furniture, but actually it's fun, right? And I think about that branding aspect to bring out that funness in what you're doing.
Hi, well done on your presentation. It was really good. One thing I wanted to touch on, exactly what Tom just said about the fun element. How are you going to engage the audience? And then going on to the pitch where you talked about food waste. So there is too much food waste, and it would be really good to have some recipes to teach people, right, I've got X, Y, and Z in my fridge and my larder, and I can make this meal with it. So just based on that, have you know, what's the plan? Are you going to get some chefs involved? How are you going to get the recipes? How are you going to build that environment to scan what's in the kitchen to deliver those recipes?
Because it's our initial idea, we just started off, we are planning to expand it throughout, so bring in licensed chefs or work together with other like restaurants or companies if they want to have a delicious meal and make it at home by themselves. I think that's our like long-term plan going through. So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, because I think there'll probably be a lot of, you know, just to help with your branding, where you could involve chefs, or, you know, you could involve supermarkets as well to put those ready recipes to use the waste food.
Yeah, I feel like we can use especially YouTube vloggers who actually cook food, or influencers that can make it more fun since you don't actually have to come in person. There's a lot of digitalized food making, so that's also a part of the app that could be introduced.
We can also introduce, like in supermarkets, they have like almost expiring foods, right?
Yeah.
We can launch an initiative where they can deliver it to the house, so you can make ready meal foods on the spot at home in your own comfort.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, it's good that you mentioned the funding. You've done a lot of research into the cost of it. So how would you gain that funding then, and what tools would you use to, you know, get that expenditure across?
So we kind of already planned, we'll just rounded up what the cost actually is. But of course, as the app actually develops, we plan to get investors to invest in the app, especially those who are interested in sustainability. We don't have a specific plan on who to get, but I know there's a lot of investors who want to invest in the planet.
Yeah, you mentioned product placement and those other kind of tools, so they would probably help with that as well and engaging those partners. What I do like is a bit of an overall layer, so Smart Watts device could sit below yours, so you could probably integrate with that kind of other project as well. So yeah, on the finance one as well. Yeah, so it looks like all 3 projects, if you link them together, it'd be an amazing opportunity really, but
Thank you.
that's just my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, continuing on the project, how would you make this app sustainable? Like, what's your business model for generating income to even just to sustain the app for long term, apart from the initial investment?
I think to actually sustain the app and for the income, of course, there's the investors, and I feel like us ourselves actually saving up and to invest in the app if we want it long term. And as we're going to develop the app more and make it bigger, that's where it's more about the profits. But I feel like for now, we're not necessarily looking for specific profits. It's more about actually helping people to be more sustainable. Since we're all personally, we always forget about doing stuff, or it's too overwhelming, or we're too busy to actually care about the planet, and it's destroying itself. So I don't think it's too much about the profits, but more about actually helping the planet.
It's not only for profit, but you have to make the app sustainable, right? The operational cost and other cost has to be bare, the API connection cost and etc. and things like that. So do you see it as a totally free app, or as like a subscription based or freemium based or something like that? Do you have any idea?
I feel like we're thinking of doing a premium version of that at one point after the app actually developed. And with meals as well, maybe you can access more unique AI features or more developed ones. So at one point we do plan to make a subscription part of it, but for now we can be free and then we can develop it further.
Thank you.
Fantastic stuff. Give them a massive round of applause. Our third and final team, Ecovision. Great stuff. Okay, let's give a round of applause for all three teams who did fantastic. And to our judges, please. To our judges, Team Moneymind, Smarty Are What, and Ecovision. There's more pitching to come at 11 o'clock, so come back for that as the over 16s go for it in our pitching rounds. We're going to have a short break here on the main stage for now, but we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, at 10:15, for Hack the Future, so please join us for that. But for now, diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much.